name is Dr. Steve Warren. I'm a geriatric physician here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I was trained back at George Washington University where I got my MD degree as well as my PhD in hospital administration, but along the way had a lot of training in epidemiology, in nutrition, and in exercise physiology, and I've had the benefit of using all of these in my life. So I've seen the effects of disease in our country, and I'm seeing it growing daily in our country. Our population is aging, but we're seeing chronic illnesses daily. I'm seeing heart disease, cancers, hypertension, diabetes, strokes, arthritis, depression, dementia are all occurring in our country at rapid rates. And why? One of the theories is that there's a lot of inflammation occurring in our body. We all feel the inflammation if we overdo it in our joints and muscles, but this inflammation is what's causing damage within our bodies and starting this whole process. And one of the something called oxidation. We see it around us all the time. When you open up your banana, put it on the counter, it turns mushy and brown a few hours later. It's when oxygen mixes with different molecules and starts this damaging process. It's been estimated in the literature that over 200 diseases have been associated with free radical damage. So let's give an example of this. Let's look at heart disease. We all eat bad food. We have these LDL bad cholesterol going around in our body. LDL cholesterol is basically a free radical. It gets into our heart vessels and it causes some inflammation there. Start having damage done within the blood vessels. It starts becoming hard and forms plaque. As it starts forming this hard plaque, it makes the blood vessels thicker. They can't move. And suddenly we have increased blood pressure because the blood vessels are hard. Our heart can't pump as good. So we have increased damage in the heart. The hardened arteries causes damage in our kidneys, in our pancreas, in our liver, and in our brain. And then at the same time, little platelets come along, which are the things that stop us when we cut ourselves from bleeding. And these hit these plaques and start forming clots on it to try to heal the plaques, and suddenly form a blood clot. When the blood clots form, we suddenly have heart attacks. We have strokes. Our body has a defense. It produces its own wide range of antioxidants. There's all these chemicals that the body can produce itself from foods to make antioxidants. It also can make enzymes that try to stop this process. But because our bodies are constantly being damaged, runners do it by running so much they cause free radicals. We have chronic illnesses, infections, our pollution, the way that we live, the stresses in our body, both psychological stresses as well as physiological stresses around us, are causing increased free radicals, and our body gets overwhelmed. It can't fight it, so we need to obtain some antioxidants from another source. We see in the grocery stores tons of these pills that say, hey, this is an antioxidant, but we found that most of these antioxidants that you take as a pill just turns into expensive urine. It does you no good. It does the